What's up, everybody? Jumpin here. Hey guys, I am back on some Dragon Age Origins today. In the last episode, we finished up the Mage's Tower. The Mage's Tower is a total bitch, so it's really nice to get that out of the way, done. Really boring questline too. So now I want to start Orzammar as quickly as possible. I think doing the Mage's Tower first for the attributes and there's some other good things you can get from the Mage's Tower, especially Wynn. She's really important, probably the most important thing. But besides that, the second place I would recommend to go is Orzammar because there's a lot of other great items we can get there as well. And then after that, I'm probably going to be doing some DLC stuff. I have the Return to Ostagar DLC, so that's something you can look forward to. And I also have the Grey Warden Tower. I think it's called like Keeper's Watch or something. I don't really remember, but yeah. So we can do that. Now, I've already leveled up my two mages because they had levels, so I should probably go over that just slightly, talk about it. Alright, for Morgan, I go ahead and I put some points into her magic. That's the main thing you need to focus on is magic. Willpower is, somewhat necessary, but magic is the main thing. Offensive mage, there you go. Now, for Wynn, I went ahead and just put some more points into magic. Now, willpower is actually more important for her than magic, but you do want your magic to be like a certain level so that you can equip different staffs and you can get certain spells because that's how spells work. Now for this, I don't think I had a skill, so that didn't really matter. But for the actual talent I chose for this level, I went ahead and I gave her heal. I did that primarily because why not have two people healing at all times just in case? It's always better to have two heals than it is to have one, so that is pretty much the way I look at it. Also, one thing I wanted to make a comment about is crushing prison. Yes, I know it's prison. My bad. I was calling it poison. I don't know why I do that. And if you guys know me from Mass Effect, I've done that before where there's certain things like I halfway read them and then, after that, I call it that for practically ever. I've been calling that crushing poison for the longest time, not even ever really paying attention to the actual name. So that's really funny that someone, or a couple people actually brought that up. But yeah, I know it's crushing prism now, so I will start calling it that. Alright, now for Wynn, what did I go for her? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I went for heroic defense. I'm trying to work my way up to haste. Haste is actually really good. It's good for everyone. Right now, my warden has momentum, and momentum is actually better than haste. You get a better bonus from that. But if you want, you could go for a double haste kind of thing, where you can have your two mages both cast haste. If you do that, then that's actually a lot better than momentum. But one quick thing about that, you can only either have momentum or haste. You can't have both effects. So if you take momentum off and you use double haste, you'll get a better bonus. But if you take momentum off and you use just one haste, you will not have a better bonus. So that's something to think about. And when it comes down to offensive magic stuff, I don't know if I talked about this much, but if you are going to play on Nightmare, you have to pay attention to anything that says friendly fire possible. There's so many spells that have that, and these spells are great, but on Nightmare mode, if it has friendly fire, there's a very good chance that your mage might kill your entire party. So you want to avoid that. So there's certain things like, for example, I probably will end up going for Rock Armor, Stone Fist. Actually, no, Stone Fist has friendly fire. I didn't even realize that. I'm thinking Dragon Age 2. I don't think it has friendly fire in Dragon Age 2. And but this one's really good. Petrify. Obviously you just petrify your enemy, and there's no friendly fire. So that's the kind of magic I normally recommend. Things that don't have friendly fire. Another good one would be the different things like sleep and horror and all that. Just because they don't have friendly fire, they can stun enemies for you and do all types of good stuff. Now I have these books, these arcane books, and I've been saving them. I don't know when I want to use them, honestly.
I am here.
Let's take a look. I don't know. I'll save them for now. I can't remember like what level I need to use them at because like that's really what it boils down to is the level of which you choose to use it because you want to, like there's that one thing you really want like, oh man, I really wish I could have this spell right away. And it's like, well, hey, I can actually get it. I have these tomes or whatever. I always call those tombs too. I don't know why. Tomb Raider, man. Whew. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Dinner Room just to go there. I got some stuff I need to do there, but we're definitely gonna get ambushed. It's gonna be a little cutscene, and then this whole episode might be dialogue. It is a possibility. I don't know yet. Hopefully I can start Orzammar, but I don't really know. Alright, so this will be a cutscene here.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
You little bitch, hiring an assassin to kill me. Now that guy will become a party member, but that fight actually can be somewhat difficult. This fight as well. I hate this fight. Oh my god. Alright, let's go over here.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus. Rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
You can say anything you want. I'm just gonna ask the first thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Oh, fuck you! Okay, now, this fight's hard or can be difficult because there's a mage up there that will wreck you. Oh my god, he stunned me. Alright, Alistair, let's go get him. Just pay attention to the... Oh my god, he's stunned too. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. This fight might go to hell. That is a possibility. Are you done being stunned yet? Just... Alright, let's go get this mage. There's like a chain lightning up there. Oh man. Alright, let's use Wind. Heal up our warden. Alright, now. I'm gonna have Alistair go get this bastard. Alright, come on everybody, attack this fool. Knock his ass over. Use a health potion real quick, because he's getting annihilated. Oh my god. Ugh, that was a close one. Okay. Now that the mage is dead, everyone else shouldn't be too bad. This guy right here, who's like the boss here, he can be a little annoying. Use another potion real quick. Alright, I think he's good. Alright, now just cut everyone else up. Below the belt. Die, bitch. Alright, Alistair's down. That's whatever, though. The fight's pretty much over. There's only one left. Alright. Yeah, that fight, the main problem with that... my inventory's full. The main problem with this fight is that mage, man. Oh, man. That mage just chilling up top. Holy crap, he's really injured, but... I'll go to the camp in a moment here. I'm pretty confident that if you go to your camp and then you leave, all your injuries are taken away. I'm not 100% on that. I'll have to check it out. Alright, let's see what we can get rid of here. Something I don't really need. Don't really need those. Alright, break those down. And now we can pick up this crown. That, if I remember right, that crown is really weird.
Oh,
it's a mage's crown. That's the thing. Take a look at it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, look at this. It's really weird. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, the health regeneration, that's cool, I guess, but it's restricted for a mage, but it gives you a +2 cunning. Like, that don't make no sense. You know? I just... What the heck? I don't understand what's the purpose of that.
I've been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found? 'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it. No, there is much of interest within her writings, things I did not know, and one in particular I would never have suspected. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries. Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Whoa, crap.
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details, the various daughters that Flemeth has acquired, their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose. I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in. Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korkari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought. Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it. Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korkari wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours. I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Alrighty, so +9 for her. Awesome. That is one of the hardest fights in the fucking game. It is terrible. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. I might try to do it early. I think if you do it early, it's a little easier because you got to remember everything scales. Oh man. Alright, let's get our party together.
Yes.
Yes.
And let's set off to Orzammar for now. I know that I'm gonna get ambushed on the way. Alright, I want to go to the mountains because I need to confront this guy about Stin's sword, if you remember that. Alright, I'm pretty confident yeah, I'm getting ambushed. So this is the assassin fight. This is another fight that can be pretty freaking difficult, so keep that in mind.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Alright, so this is a trick. It's a pretty obvious setup. Let's go over here, and here we go. Oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Alright, let's
We
do
are
this.
attacked.
There's a mage. Take out the mage. Okay, good. I resisted that. Oh my god, the mage is running. Pay attention to your health. No, don't get that off. She's immune. Alright. Heal. Heal. Oh my god. She died. Whatever. Alright, the mage is dead. Alright, just... Oh my gosh, she's dead too. That was terrible, but... Alright. This is already going really bad. Hopefully, you know, it won't be terrible. As long as my warden doesn't die, that's the main thing. Oh no, I didn't get the trap. All that's actually left is the archers, so this actually should be pretty easy. Go around the trap. Oh, another trap. Alright, let's get these some bitches. Alright, get up. Alright, get up top. Don't hit me with that, you son of a bitch. So many traps. Alright, come on. Get out the trap. I hate this. I hate being stunned like this. It's just so boring. Alright, here we go. Alright, you die now. Little weakling. Stab you. Alright, now we got this bitch. Kick you in the balls. Cut you up. And there we go. Fight is over. Yay. That was a close one, though. Oh, wait. Nope. Fight's not over yet. Still got some more people. Where you going, huh? Trying to run from me? Stun you. Now you die. Now the fight's over. Oh, man. Alright, so you have an option here. Do you want to kill him? Or do you want to wake him up? Definitely wake him up. Okay. Do not kill him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
Alright, let's see what we want to say.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
This elf is a crow. That makes sense. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. I understand they almost run that nation, and are hired only at great expense.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead. Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I also know a great many jokes. 12 massage techniques, 6 different card games. I do wonderful at parties, no?
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Alright, you can persuade him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Alrighty, so here's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna take him off
Blasted.
and put
Yes.
Stin on just put him on because I need him anyway. Alright, they disapprove, but it's not much, so it's not a big deal. One reason why he's important, I never use him for combat. Don't really need him. Oh, that's a quest. Cool. But yeah, I don't really need him for combat. The main thing about Zen or Zed or whatever the fuck his name is that he actually has 3 points already into poison making. So that's what you should use him for, making your poisons. That way, your warden can focus on trap making. You have Morrigan for making potions and all that kind of stuff for money, slash, just potions to make. Why not make potions from, yourself, like health potions? And yeah, you have him for poison making. Because poisons will come in handy later, especially when you get some of the better poisons. There's a couple of them that will just like stun the crap out of enemies. Oh man, it's pretty deadly. So, that's what I recommend. Alrighty. So now I have Stin with me for his little quest. Alright. And then I guess we might... I don't actually think I'm going to start Orzammar in this episode. Because I think what I'm going to do, go back to the camp, talk to him, talk to Wynn, get their dialogue done with, and then I'll end this episode. And in the next episode, we will probably start Orzammar, so keep that in mind. But the first thing we need to do is come over here and talk to a merchant. I think it's this guy right here. Hello, buddy.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you? Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir. I don't have it, I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here. A dwarf near Redcliffe, Dwyn, I think his name was. I don't rightly know. He said he was a collector. It's none of my business what a person wants with my merchandise once it's changed hands.
We'll see.
Alright, so that's for later when we go to Redcliffe. It's gonna be much later, to be honest. Now, let's get the hell out of here, go to the camp. Then I can always fast travel to Orzammar later on. Let's go back to the camp. Alrighty. I don't know about Flemeth, like that's the thing. Oh man, that fight. You know what I might do? I think what I'm gonna do is
I lied to you,
Oh, wait a minute.
about why I left Orlais.
Okay, well this is interesting because this will start her side quest, but you have to take her with you and you'll get ambushed, so keep that in mind.
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais. I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did. She was a remarkable woman. I cannot fully express the admiration I had for her, or the depth of my affection. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents. It turns out that they were. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason. My life as Bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Okay, that might have been the wrong thing to say. I wasn't really thinking.
To Marjolaine. No one else. I resealed them and gave them to her, as she had instructed. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor. The Orlesian guards, they captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again. I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Alrighty. So that will start her little side quest later. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Who is this person?
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as
Alright, whatever. I forgot about the once you do one of the main quests, I guess these people come here. Alright, should maybe save my game real quick, and then I'm gonna start talking to these people. Hopefully I pick all the right options.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken. Ha, very funny. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise. Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most. Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip, All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity. Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Alright, cool.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden? You survived the deep roads and the darkspawn that dwell there? Truly, you were born to be a Grey Warden. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden? Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to, that it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Alrighty.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Holy shit, she asks me all these damn questions. When do I get to ask her a question?
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others, about serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men. As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they. A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant. If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Good.
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today. Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind?
I think I'll leave her alone for now.
It is no trouble.
I don't know if I can... I'll talk to her a little bit more later, but, you know, if I ask her about the circle, that could just be some general knowledge for you. It ain't gonna give you, like, influence. I'll probably give her some gifts, too, or something. I don't know. Let's talk.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it? Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die. Of course, you compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth, gets you women, and men, or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining. And become the next mark for some up-and-coming crow? Not likely. The only way to leave is for them to think you're dead. And even then, you'd best be scarce. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go. And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so. Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree? I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion that most of them had it coming. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands. There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else? Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them. Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think, like, this might give you something.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes. It is fine enough with its dogs and its mud. The people are spirited, even if they can't tell the difference between an assassin and a mere killer. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable? Ah, yes, the city of lava and stone. It too is beautiful, in its way. Sad that it will never see sunlight or smell the salt of the ocean, however. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Okay, now this is important because this is what he wants as a gift. Is some, I think, Antiva boots or something like that.
It may as well be. But not this once, no. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else. Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. Ah, but I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no? True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares my life? I could not.
Alright, now, here's something. If you don't know, he can go both ways. He's like a bisexual. If you flirt with him as a guy, you know, or really just if you flirt with him, you're gonna definitely get more approval that way. That's something to take into consideration. But I think if you reject him later when he comes on to you, you might get some disapproval. So, I mean, I don't know. You gotta take the risk if you want to or not. Let's see.
Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. True, though it is. Do you object? I'm not sure that that's the route I would take, were I to continue old habits, but as you wish. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Oh, shit. See what I'm saying? So, if I would have said, you know, yeah, it's great, then he would have been all about it. Like, I probably would have got, like, +10 or some crap.
Here I am.
Let's see here.
This should be good. Go ahead.
Alright, you don't need to ask him about being an assassin. That's just how you get the specialization. Alright, I think that's it for now. I might talk to some of these people a little bit more, see if I can get some more info out of them. But yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this. In the next episode, we might be going to Orzammar. We'll see what happens. More than likely. But be sure to like this video and favorite it for me. I would really appreciate that. And you guys have a nice day. Peace out.